like that, we are rolling. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. With me, I got a very, very special guest, one of my longest friends. He's an entrepreneur. He is a father. He's one of the funniest motherfuckers I know. He is the CEO and owner of Culture Base, new clothing brand coming up.
Yes, sir.
This is Jhaziah. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. Thank you for having me, my guy.
Sir.
Thank you for having me, and congratulations just being in person and actually on set with you in your zone and your thing. Just congratulations. It's good to see you doing your thing, my guy.
Thanks, man. Honestly. Likewise. You've been I tell everybody when I talk about you, but you're like next level friends because we don't see each other much at all anymore. Nope. But every time we do, it's just like
it's
never
day
left.
One. Yeah. And I was talking to, and even one of my close friends, it's just like that. We don't have to talk every day, but once we do talk, it's just like home, just like we never left. When
That's
we
rare
first
these
met.
days.
That's super rare, just because, man, just going out through life. You know how life is. Everyone has their ups and downs, their past and stuff, trials and tribulations, whether it be negatives, positives, whatever the case is. But if you can have, or if you have someone you can rely on that has your back, you feel me, in all aspects, that respect behind your back and behind closed doors, that's really rare. So when you have someone like that, like, hey, I haven't seen you since I was out here that last time. You know what I'm saying?
I think that was one of Allie's birthday parties or something a couple years ago.
And even before then, I'm like, hey, didn't even see you. But then once we jump back in, it's like, hey, it's gravy. It's all gravy. I loved it.
Yeah. So for those that don't know us, which is basically everybody, we went to middle school together. We played the clarinet right next to each other. We ran amok through Chase Middle School. Shout
out to Miss Batum.
Shout out Miss BS. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes. The clarinet.
Dude, who would have thought?
Oh my gosh, band class. That was amazing. Chase Middle School, first and foremost. That was a staple in my life. Some
crucial developmental years, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my siblings went to Chase Middle School. Like, so, like, even before I went there, even some of my older cousins went to Chase Middle School. So, like, the Solomon name for me was already out there. So, like, just even experiencing it, going there, just meet my friends, it was just a staple moment in my life because, like, now we met each other at Chase and we have this relationship.
It's crazy.
And there's still a few people in that area in that time that are still here. So like I said, that stuff is special. And you truly want to appreciate those moments, honestly.
Hell yeah.
That's rare.
So we'll shift a little bit. What is starting a business like for you? Where do you get this idea? Where did all this come from, and how did it begin?
And just like I said, back to a staple moment when we talked about Chase just now, like the experience I went through just going throughout life, whether it be my parents getting a divorce, whether it be switching middle schools, switching a whole set of friends because all my friends went to Ferris High School. Then I went to the Valley, so it was a whole new group of people. And I was kind of used to it just because I've always moved throughout my childhood. Like I was asked if I was a military child. I'm not, but that's just how it was.
That's how much you were moving though.
Oh my gosh, state to state. I've been through multiple elementary schools, man. So it's just once we moved to the Valley, my mom finally told me, we're not moving anymore. So I was like, okay, that was kind of a relief. But at that moment, I was already callous to that. Yeah. Like, okay, I'm already doing it. So, but yeah, man, just going through experiences and I had to leave the house as soon as I graduated high school, figure out what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but the simplest thing to do, like, oh, college, let's go to college. You know what I'm saying? So that was the route I went there for a couple of years. It didn't work out. Not that it was a bad experience. I wasn't just not going to class. I figured out it wasn't for me. And then, just my certain experiences just going throughout life and then just figuring out what I needed to do to sustain a lifestyle for me. And then obviously I have a kid now. So it's like, what can I do to create that generational wealth we all talk about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have your podcast here, you have your photography thing going on, your lady, she has her thing going on, and it's just, you guys have found what you love to do. And the rare thing even when we bring it to like 9 to 5s, I talk to people about, like, if you like enjoy doing your job, you're winning. You know what I'm saying? And it really doesn't matter, just because that time you spend, and it's really a mental thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't know if you heard this before. Like, there's millionaires. There could be millionaires who've worked at McDonald's, or they work at McDonald's. You would never know, but it's the lifestyle they live in, about how they go about their life. But for me, like I said, just the experiences I was going, and like I said, just what I was doing. It's just I needed to find something that I like to do and what made sense for me and that I thought I could put passion into. And for me, it was, like I just said, I moved around a lot. And so I feel I was a part of a lot of culture, what I'm saying, so to speak. So all parts of the globe. So it's just in everyone, it's just trying to put something together that I thought I could rely on, something that made sense. And not only something that was just a brand and something that I was talking to my friend about this, not something that is just a brand and a logo you could just slap on, but something that had meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have a poem that goes with the brand. I don't know, I do know it, but I don't want to fuck it up right here. You know what I'm saying? But the point is like the essence and the meaning of the brand is everything in how we go about life is deprived and influenced off of culture, of some type of culture. And that's important just because that really embeds us and molds us into how we go about life. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said whether it be certain highs or lows or trials and tribulations we go through, those experiences we go through, that's what makes us who we are. You know what I'm saying? So when I bring it back to culture based, that's why I have to, like, you're wearing the Spider-Man shirt right now. Shout out to my guy. He's wearing the Spider-Man shirt, part of the Culture Collection. So the Culture Collection, I grew up off of, Kids WB, Disney, Cartoon Network, all these other things. And that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be me if I didn't, like when I'm with my brothers, we still talk about, certain things in the games, how characters say certain words, or, he looked funny when he was doing this, or, a certain game, how we meshed when we were playing Mario Party, wherever the case is. Like anything that's deprived off of the culture, that's what I grew up off of. That's what we all grew up off of. So I wanted to use that in a sense, but also take it to where it's like in a bigger aspect, like how we move about life, you know what I'm saying, how we treat others, you know what I'm saying, because also with my brand, I say live, learn, and grow. That's on the back of this hat. That's just how I grow into become, and how I just think that's necessarily the only way we can really become better in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all gonna make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? We're all flawed in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all gonna sin. No one's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But if you could, I've been saying this lately to my friends and family, like, if you could take those mistakes or those lows and insert your active duty in your will to be better and to realize what was wrong and how you can come about that situation, that's the biggest part. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, live, learn, and grow. You live, learn through that. And like I said, put that active duty in that situation and grow from it. So that's why that's the essence of the brand. Pretty much.
I like it. So I want to tie a couple of those things together. You said you grew up moving a bunch, and I was kind of the very opposite. I grew up in the same house from when I could walk to when I graduated and went off to college. So I was in the same house, same neighborhood, same schools.
Super.
And so I just don't have that life that you had.
Right.
Do you think, because your personality is so like flamboyant and happy and so easy to connect with other people, do you think that that's derived from kind of like a survival thing that you had to learn to like fit in, because you have to be and like kind of force your way into being liked in all these situations?
And that's why I think it's so important how life works, because we all experience life in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to put it on a little scale, it's not even this big, but take 1 trillion scenarios and flip it 1 trillion times, and you still won't get the amount of scenarios that people go through in life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just how it works. No one goes through what everyone goes through or experiences that same way. You can have someone who was physically abused, or let's take 2 people who were physically abused in their childhood, and they grow up. Those 2 people aren't going to experience life the same way. And that's just because everyone's not the same. Everyone's not built on that same thing, or that same whatever it's called. But my thing is I think it's important how I grew up in my experiences, and also my parents. It takes a part too, also, because we also have to talk about DNA, who we are as a people. Like both of my parents have a great personality too. So me having that, and also like moving a lot, like there was a certain kind of like survival thing I had to build, and like had to like how to get used to this. How am I going to have to adapt? Because like I said, I've been to multiple elementary schools, multiple states, you know what I'm saying? Multiple, whatever. Thank God it wasn't multiple high schools, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I didn't go to the high schools the OGs went to, you know what I'm saying? But thankfully, we were still able to keep that connection. But like I said, I think I did have to, because of my experiences, I had to, grow some type of survival instinct type of tactic just to be able to maneuver throughout life. And like I said, those experiences molded me into who I am right now. You know what I'm saying? I truly appreciate those, whether it be the good or the bad, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm thankful and I'm truly grateful for that. And it's all because of God. You know what I'm saying? Literally, it's all because of God. And like, give him the praise all the time. And my thing right now is, as I'm learning and growing and throughout my life experiences, I'm just trying to walk that righteous path and, just to get closer to his holiness. Walk that righteous path and get closer to his holiness. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
And you got new motivation with the
kid
too.
Oh my Lord. Talk about the kid. Like, just him, it's his amazing, is a blessing. Because just like I said, the experiences I had growing up, we all have our own issues throughout our life experiences. But experiencing being a dad, and a hands-on dad, shouts out to my dad. I love my dad. We had a great talk the other day because shouts out to my brother and my family as well. But my second oldest brother, he got married yesterday. But
congratulations,
yes,
big
sir.
dog.
Congratulations, Dante, Morgan, sis. Welcome to the family. But we had a great talk when I came into town, and it was needed. You know what I'm saying? And I think the important thing is, when it comes to family, is especially my family. It's important that we're still together. And I was just talking to him the other day. I was like, it's important that, we could still see each other, talk to each other. We're all here. We're all healthy. That's rare. Not everybody has that, So just back to my son, just being a hands-on dad, it just makes me realize, just certain things that were missed on when I was growing up or what I needed from a father. So yeah, just shouts out to him. He's made me such an amazing person, and just daily too, like I miss him right now just thinking about him. Like, there's not a moment he's not on my mind. If you see him, when you meet him, you'll be like, yeah, that's Zai's son. That's Zai's son. But yeah, he's amazing, and I love it. It's such a blessing.
Beautiful, man.
Yes, sir.
So we'll go a little bit more technical into your brand and what you've been creating. When did you spark this idea that you wanted to pursue this exactly? And then how long before that idea to like the launch of your first like apparel line, from like creation and inception of the idea to actually the physical, here it is?
Got you. So the idea was, I've always had the blueprint of, I wanted to start a clothing brand, and, what the name was going to be, and I had the logo. I had the blueprint out for like 4.5 years.
Dang.
So no, yeah, I've always known I wanted to do it. It's always been, and I just always, just looking back, I have all my paperwork, whether it be mail, taxes, and all just important paperwork. I have it all together. And like, I'm not a rapper, or I don't make music. I am musically inclined, but I don't do that. But I have like lyrics and just like everything together, everything together. And I just, every time I go through all that stuff, I just would always go by like the logos, and I'm just like, when am I going to start? But the blueprint was set for like 4.5 years. And then, like I said, just how life doesn't go your way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go my way. And then I had to set it back. And then it came to a point to where, fast forward those, the blueprint process. Now I purchased product, and then it didn't work out again because life happened again. So I had to push the timeline back again. So let's fast forward that process. I was sitting on product for like 1.5 years, you know what I'm saying? Just because I didn't know how I was going to go about it. At first, I wanted to do everything in-house. That way I can write everything off on taxes, and just figuring out which route I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? And then just didn't even use the product I had because I just found a different route that I was going to use. And then just once I had the templates and, the logos and a decent amount of product ready to go, And that's when I released the website. But even when I released the website, I couldn't even use the original designs I was wanting to start out with. So like it took like, so the blueprint, 4.5 years, and then fast forward, yeah, like the whole process took like, I'd say 4 years total just to get everything going. But then, like I said, man, like I was talking to friends when it came to like advertising, marketing, and he was like, you should do this, you should do this. I already knew what I should have done, or what I should do. But at that current moment in time, I told him, I was like, bro, I am just at peace.
Yeah.
That my brand is just out.
Just getting it out
You
there.
know what I'm saying? Because then I could just take a step back, and not just to, and even now I know there's some things I need to do. Like I brought my laptop because I'm out here for the family. Like I know some things I need to get on the ball. You know what I'm saying? I know, there's some things, you're missing, you just need to get on it. But man, yeah, bro, I'm at peace that it's out, and then I'm just ready to work on ads is the next thing. Ads is pretty soon. You guys are going to be seeing this logo, that shirt, globally.
Let's
so
go.
No matter where you guys are at, you guys are going to see culture based. So whether it be the culture collection or the base collection. So it's gonna take off. And
yeah, so
I'm happy.
So what do you see next? What do you see like a 1, 3, and 5 year scaling out for this company and your vision?
Crazy thing about that, as you were talking about my personality, who I am, like I've always felt I could be on social media heavy, right? But I've always thought it'd be exhausting, right? But then as I'm building the brand, and as I was just talking about advertising and marketing, I'm like, I'm gonna have to start making some reels, some TikToks pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? So I think, and not to say I'm gonna be some social media influencer guy, but I see myself. I feel like there's so much I can offer, like as far as just talking to people and just talking about life, regardless of what it is about. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm a very talkative person, and even right now I feel like I'm just feeling a little reserved, just because of the nerves or whatever. But I love life. I'm a fan of life, and the thing I love what you're doing, and I dislike the idea when people say there's too many podcasts or whatever, and there's even some jokes and stuff when the guys have one good conversation, they're like, oh, let's start a podcast. You know what I'm saying? But I truly think the beauty of human beings, or just anyone has their form of communication, but is just communication. It's talking. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know one another, getting to understand perspective, because that's one thing I truly think a lot of us on this planet Earth lack, is perspective.
Especially these days. When's the last time you just sat and talked to somebody for an hour?
Lord.
It's 6-second TikToks or Snapchats or texts.
And that's why I appreciate who I am, because I always end up talking to random people for an hour in public, and I love that, because guess what? That just builds my perspective. Like I'm learning, like, hey, like what do you think of this, or what's this conversation going to be about, or just even how the conversation starts. I met this guy because of whatever. It doesn't matter, but interacting with human beings just like this, you know what I'm saying? I know this is going to go on the internet or whatever, the digital world, right? But just interacting with human beings, I think is so special, and I think we've lost that in a sense, and which is why I'm a fan of podcasts, because it's just people communicating, you know what I'm saying, talking about life, what they're going through, what they're trying to get into. So me, as far as that 3-year, 5-year process, I want to, and I'm big on family. I want to get, me and my brothers, and I know I'm not in town anymore, but we can make something shake, you know what I'm saying? I want to get something out there. I want to talk to the world. You know what I'm saying?
I could see you making some like funny skits and using comedy to sell everything.
Too. And I was gonna say I didn't want to start a podcast, but it was gonna be something of more of a YouTube channel, because people, and I thank you for giving me kudos. I'm really grateful for that. About you talk about my personality and how I am, but people are always like, you're so funny, you're so talented, and I'm always like, but my big brothers are a little bit better than me, and that's how I feel. And I'm even talking to my big brothers and my family, yesterday, since the family's all together for the brothers, marriage. I was like, I truly think the only difference between me and my older brothers, or even my sister, well, not my sister, because my sister, everyone on my sister, I think the difference between me and my older brothers is just the confidence factor. And I think the thing about that is just when I was talking earlier about those certain highs and lows people go through, I just implemented my active duty in those certain circumstances to where I was able to flourish in other areas. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I'm better, but it's just people go through life differently, and it's but that's where I see myself, is some type of YouTube channel, and get a little loose, and just get myself out there, because that's the thing. Just experience life, be yourself, don't be afraid to be yourself. Just, and even hearing my brother's vows, he was saying yesterday, oh yeah, I'm a fan of deep. Oh my gosh, yeah, I was tearing up. I was tearing up. So just, I'm a fan of life, and just never be afraid to be yourself, and always find that light. And once you find that light, never stop chasing it. And life, it's a dark world, but it's a beautiful life. So, and that's how we should approach it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you got any ideas or like scripts in your head for a video? I want to hear a pitch. Maybe we can even act one out real quick.
Oh my gosh. I swear.
A little rough
I
draft.
have, and even on like, when we go on Instagram and people have the certain audios, people use certain audios. I have so many audios saved just because I'm like, I'm going to do that.
I could use that.
I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But oh my gosh, I have certain skits. And even my brother, my second oldest brother, he's not on Instagram, a lot of social media, but he's like, bro, once you released your brand, he's like, I downloaded Instagram just so I got some ideas. I'm like, no, I need that, my boy. Yeah. Keep them coming, keep them locked up because I need them. But yeah, bro, I'm excited. I have a lot planned. I'm not saying I'm very ambitious, you know what I'm saying, or very eager, but I know what I can offer. You know what I'm saying?
Get on. My advice would be, quit thinking about it and just do it, man. Oh my God.
Just that's the thing about it. To anybody who's trying to do anything, if you're trying to do what my man's doing, trying to do what I'm doing, a clothing brand, if you're trying to sell water bottles, if you're trying to paint, my boy, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Literally insert your active duty and do it. Because guess what? Action is what's required of you.
And there's always going to be something that you could have to make it a little bit better. There's always a moment that you could be waiting for. There's always going to be something down the road where you're like, okay, well, maybe on Saturday I'll start because it's going to be sunnier.
Yes.
But then Saturday rolls around. Okay, well, I got to wait till Monday because the outfit I want to wear is dirty. Okay, Monday's here. It's cloudy again. Exactly. It's Wednesday now. And then that's just a vicious cycle of never doing it.
And I can even remember and I know you work out, and it's just like, I'm like, I'm gonna get back in the gym. And just even like, let's say a 4 days process. I'm like, I've been saying I'm gonna get back in the gym this whole week.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I would have been doing that this whole week, I might have, got some gains. You know what I'm saying? I was just kicking it with my homie. Shouts out to Michael Hannon. I was just kicking it with him, and we were just talking about just the process and consistency. Like, we're like, bro, if I would have been doing so and so for a certain amount of time, or up till now, and not just thinking about it, or even if I was thinking about it right now, I actually would have been doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would have been seeing some progress. And that's where that active duty comes into play. If you're thinking about doing it, let me go do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you want to go? Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm in town. Let's get this episode shaking. Yeah. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about that active duty. Just make it shake, do it. Just do it. Shout out to Nike. Just do it.
Swoosh up and just do it, baby.
Come on.
Yeah, I think that's huge. I find myself doing that all the time too, especially, like in the gym, starting a diet, trying to get yoked for summer.
Man.
I've been saying this since last summer.
Bro.
I'm like, and it's been a full calendar year and I've gone nowhere. But if I would, and it's like that with any situation in life, any work ambitions, in the gym, if you're trying to set a new PR at deadlift, if you want to start a podcast, if you want to start a clothing brand, if you want to start making YouTube videos, just fucking do it, man. They might suck at first, but everything sucks at first.
And that's the craziest thing. I was just talking about my brothers, and I always say my brothers are, much better than me, how I feel, right? My brother is a crazy gamer, really good at it, really good at gaming. You know what I'm saying? But the flip side is he has a tremendous personality. I'm like, bro, that's how people make the money.
Yeah, like on Twitch and stuff.
That's the flip side.
Mm-hmm.
I said, people, don't get me wrong. People will watch you because you're good.
But
the flavor
they'll stay for the personality.
They'll stay for the flavor, the personality. And if you got both of that, I'm like, brother, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Get on it. And I was literally talking to him about this the other day. He told me, it's a fear thing. And what did I say about my brothers? I felt that I had a little more confidence in them. So I'm like, okay, things happen for a reason, and, you know, things make sense. And, you know, just connect the dots a little bit and you'll find where you're going. But the point is, like, bro, get that fear out the way. Just do it, bro. Just start. Forrest Gump didn't look good running. He couldn't run, as a matter of fact.
Oh my goodness.
But he made some things shake, and he was moving on the way to China.
Have you ever read the book The War of Art?
No, but I've heard of it.
One of the key points is if you do feel fear, that means you're moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like if you're scared to make a video, that means you should be making that video and make that fucking video.
Man, like and like even when I released the brand, that first Instagram video I released, I was nervous as hell. I was, you know, I posted I was feeling a little under the weather. Yeah. No, I was nervous. No, Zhaziah's, I'm never really sick. I'm a fairly healthy guy, fairly healthy. I was nervous. That's, you know what I'm saying? Oh, super. So I'm just like, I just release this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a God-fearing man. You know what I'm saying? So every day I'm trying to build that relationship with God, and I'm still fearful of him. You know what I'm saying? And so that just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And just just get that out the way, and just, you know, take that first step, man. Take that first step.
Beautiful. Well, we're at a good spot. We're gonna take a quick break, reset this camera, and we'll be right back.
Boom. I love it. You got Dizzy right up there. That's my boy.
I took that picture.
You took it? What?
Yes, sir. A couple weeks ago, he was in town, and I shot a podcast with him.
Oh my gosh! I remember one time, I commented something on his Instagram. I don't know if he runs his Instagram account, but I commented something on it. Yeah. And he replied.
What?
And I was like, oh, but then it got deleted. But it was some some real shit. Yeah. I'm like, they probably deleted it because it was some real shit.
Oh damn! But he replied.
Yes, he replied.
Like, hey, let's go.
Yes, and it's crazy because before that I had him on Snap, and he replied there too. And I'm like, bro, just because his music is real shit, and I fucked with it. But yeah, I love that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I took that. It was he was having a show at Red Room, and Neves opened up for him, and some dude I know has a radio show, and he did a podcast with him, and I forget who was on the road with him, but he hired me to come shoot the podcast for them, and did a little photo shoot with them afterwards, and I had to go up there because that shit was fire.
That's dope.
And that's Brady. He's in the UFC. He's from Spokane.
No, yeah, I've seen him around. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Shout out to Spokane, man.
Yeah. We're doing something out here.
You feel me?
And that was kind of the start to this whole podcast, was to show that you can do something in Spokane.
Oh, yeah.
And coming out of Spokane.
Oh, yeah. And what truly makes me not mad, but like just growing up, whether it be meeting people in the valley, growing up on the hill, knowing people from the north side, like there's so much talent out here that like, I'm like, bro, how come there ain't no noise in Spokane? Because I'm like, there's noise in Spokane. But and that just back to, you know, you could make something happen. Take that first step. You know what I'm saying? Just it might not be what you first intended to be. You know what I'm saying? But man, have that vision, have that drive, bro. Because yeah, I swear Spokane has a lot of talent, whether it be athletically, whether it be musically, whatever corner, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of talent out there, you know, anywhere. So just make something happen. But Spokane, home,
yeah,
make it happen. I know I've been moved a lot of places, but I spent half my life in Spokane. It's home. So let's make some noise, man.
We're on the way, man.
You feel me?
So back to culture base. This shirt in particular, you said you sketched all of these. You came up with all the designs on your website and everything.
Yes, I drew that. I drew that in my sketchbook, And then when I did, what I had is I had a because I don't do technology, you know what I'm saying, but I had a guy digitize my drawings and had that made that
It's
come out
tough.
to be. And the thing is I first saw it digitized, you know what I'm saying, but just, it looks good. And even right now, I have just ideas what I'm going to do in the future, even with that shirt. Like, I'm going to revamp that shirt. I just have so many ideas, whether it be with graphic tees, just so many ideas just floating. Because like I said, just when I first released the brand, the website, I was at just that piece when it was out. And even when I said I couldn't use the original designs I was trying to do, that's okay. And that's, I'm going to take that L. But just moving forward, learning the process, knowing how to do things on my own. Because everything is on my own. On my own. I'm not getting no outside financial help, nothing like that. It's all on my own. So it's like just learning how to go through things, and it's just, man. But yeah, everything's digitized, bro. I've drawn. I'm not the best, but I can draw. I come from a very artsy, musically inclined family. We're pretty talented. We're blessed, and But yeah, I made my thing shake on that.
Hell yeah.
The idea of it was because I'm a big MCU fan, Marvel guy, and I think I kind of drew that a little before. And when it comes to these MCU movies, I'm like a plot leak type of guy.
You be studying them and stuff.
Oh my gosh! Like, I grew up on Marvel, so like I gotta know. So when it came to that, once the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie came to become of making, I'm like, okay, I like Spider-Man. Let me get this little webverse thing shaking, you know what I'm saying? And the webverse was kind of already a thing before, but I'm like, let me get my main Spidey's I like, you know what I'm saying? And, make some shake, little web things on there. My favorite thing was, because everyone knows how the Spider-Mans look, the heads.
And there's going to be a big picture of this right here, close up, y'all to study.
Please. Boop. The little quick pop up, you feel me? But yeah, my favorite thing when I was drawing it was, because like I said, everyone knows what the Spider-Mans look like. But I was like, these webs, I didn't even know how to draw a web.
Get some dimension in there.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was like, that's a cool little web verse, multiversal thing going on there. But yeah, that's all up.
Hell yeah.
Although,
I feel like these days, a lot of times, if people have an idea to like start a clothing company, for example, they'll have the name and they'll have the idea, but then they'll outsource like, hey, make this, hey, make this, hey, do this, hey, do this, and then just put their name on it. But you're going from the ground up. Yourself.
Bro, my idea was, this was my idea. Back to my big bros. I'm like, hey, because this was supposed to be, I wanted this to be, I thought of the idea, but I'm like, this could be our brand. I know what I'm putting into it, but if I had two other homies or two other things off the muscle doing it too, that makes everything else move on a whole different process.
Gets more perspective.
Yeah, so my whole thing was like just to the drawing pictures and stuff. I'm like, hey, I need you to draw this, you to draw this, boom, boom, boom. And when it comes to it, down the process, I can either pay you off of how much it's making or just pay you off of when you make it for me. But we can make something shake for everyone. You know what I'm saying? And the point is to, because I was telling like my friends, you can only, not only because it sounds bad, but when it comes to friends and family, there can only be so many times I'm like, hey, Elijah, buy like 10 more of those Spider-Man shirts and buy a couple more sweatshirts. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many times I could, you know what I'm saying? And that's when the globe comes into spectrum, the world, to putting your brand out there. That's when, that's when the game changes. You know what I'm saying? Getting your brand out there, getting your work out there. So that's the goal. But
what's been the hardest part about being a small business owner?
The hardest part, and I wouldn't even say finance wise, I'd say the hardest part would be consistency. You know what I'm saying? Because, when you have a 9-to-5, I'm co-parenting, so it's, what works with my schedule, you know what I'm saying? I got to work with his mother's schedule. I don't live with my family. I can't work with my village. I have to work with her village. And I'm not a hater, but like I said, I'm not working with my village, so it's, I got to compromise where I have to, and that's okay. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm truly grateful for shouts out to my son's mom. I'm truly grateful for the relationship we have, because we have a great relationship and everything is copacetic. You know what I'm saying? We have a great co-parenting relationship and I love it. And I'm blessed with that. Shouts out to my son as well. little Kai Bear. But yeah, man, the hardest part is just consistency, being consistent. And like I even told you, like I brought my laptop out here, but I'm out here for my brother's wedding. So, and I could even tell you, I haven't opened that laptop.
I feel that, man.
Like, I mean, I went to my mom's. I was staying at my mom's the first couple nights I was out here. I opened it up. And, I started to, I knew I was wanting to do some things, but I'm like, just where I'm at, the mindset, I'm like, I'm not in my, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, let me chop it with pops. Let me talk to moms. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the hardest part is consistency, bro. And that's literally, man, like, like anytime you're just chilling, bro, or anytime you need to do something, make that call, send that email, you know what I'm saying? Go work out, you know what I'm saying? Write something down, that goal, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that consistency is probably the toughest part. But like I said, man, I don't see myself as a slob, I'm not lazy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm love where I'm at and how I'm going about things in life and how I'm treating things and just where I'm headed. And but yes, that consistency will get better. You know what I'm saying? It will get better. But yeah, that's probably the toughest part, consistency.
So with that being said, when can we expect the first YouTube video or the first real skit to be popping off?
You could probably expect, what is it? What's it's May?
Today the 28th.
The 28th is about to be June. It's about to be June.
29th maybe.
I'd say no later than December. And even
December?
Then, bro. Because, I got to figure out. The way you even said December, probably a couple months. I could probably make something shake for you guys in a couple months. Because, bro, like, you got to keep in mind, like, how fast things move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, like even what comes with consistent, like, you don't want to... Like, the brand's been out for a couple of months, right? You know what I'm saying? But even that next day, I'm like, why isn't this like that? I'm like, oh, shit, I should have this like that. Like, man, so it's like, you want to have everything together. So, yeah, like, I don't imagine not too far from now, man. Because, man, like I said.
We're going to be waiting.
Man, good. Because, like I said, it's not even you. Like, there's so many people. My mom, start a channel. You need to start your channel. I'm like, I just need to figure out how I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? What I'm going to do. Because I also want it to be like, because I think, and even with people that may know me, I think people might get confused because I can be such a funny guy, but I am so much more than humor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I need to find something that makes sense to where it's not all just comedy, because like I said, I'm a fan of life and I love to talk. So it's like, I need to make something that makes sense. And I still want it to be a healthy balance of that because I am still humorous. Like, that's still me too. But I just think people just be like, oh, that's the funny guy. Like,
I'm more than that.
Yeah. I'm more than that. But yeah, not too far from now. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it, and all that good stuff. But yeah, not too far from now.
Yeah, you got me excited now. I can't wait to see what you come up with. And if you ever need a hand with any production stuff or questions with the camera or anything like that, holler.
I am 10,000 steps ahead of you, bro. Because like what I want to do and like to do is like even when you first started to come out on your whole channel and like I'm doing the most I can to like, hey, come watch my guy's stuff, do. What I want to do, and what Spokane should do more, and I'm not saying no one's not doing anything like it, but as I'm trying to build my thing and another thing in an empire of my thing, use things of your loved ones and friends and family. Like, just use what you have, use your resources. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said use you for, bro, of course, anytime, bro, I was going to use you for my brother's wedding, but they had a whole, I wasn't a part of the process, and just me being out of town, like even like his bachelor party thing, like, I don't have, it's just being away from the family is just a little different, so but yeah, bro, I imagine and have a vision of using Spokane, the home, to build what I intend for my empire to be, because man, I just, home is where the heart is, family, friends, the loved ones. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? and like I said, support too. Support.
Yeah, the support is free, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
People seem to forget that.
It costs nothing to be nice. You know what I'm saying? It costs nothing to share this video. You know what I'm saying? It really don't. And what is it?
And it also doesn't hurt if you have a YouTube channel too. It doesn't hurt you to support another YouTube channel.
No, it does not. Like, and I was thinking about it, even like, and it's in obviously everyone goes about their life, and it's not like everyone's thinking about I gotta post my guys all daily. I gotta post this, but it's not like you don't think about it and you don't know people who don't have things. Like, so like sometimes I be having a little rants on social media where I know, let me shout everyone out. Like, follow this. Like, if you look at my stories sometimes, like, it's just all a business. It's a business day. Yeah. Follow these. They're doing this. They're doing this. It's because, bro, all I want to do is extend my grace onto others and just hopefully get that in return. Hopefully.
Or at least a fraction would
because,
even be
bro,
nice.
Like I said, it costs nothing to be nice. It takes more courage to be good. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we're all working on ourselves to be a better person. But, man, it really costs nothing to like, subscribe, share. Bro, what? Are you kidding me? Because, bro, what do we do? We spend money on do things for a bunch of businesses that we know damn well they do not care or give a rat's ass what we do or how we spend our money, but they know we'll do it for them. They know we'll get this damn Nike, these sweats, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, if you'll do for someone you don't even know, why not do some
for somebody who already got billions?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And not even at that love, too. Out of love, too. So it's like, bro, just be authentic and, like, just be better. Let's be better people. Oh, my gosh. And just back to us as humans. I think we've truly just lack just moral value. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm not a big politic guy or a religious guy. I'm a God-fearing guy. See how I got you there? Religion, I ain't, like I said, but you know what I'm saying? Let's be better. Let's just be better. That's we're here to live, learn, and grow. Shouts out to Culture Base, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Culture Base.
It's on the back of the hat, but y'all got the front. I got the
Where could they go pick up the hat?
You could pick up the hat at www.culturebased.shop. That is www.culturebased.shop.
And you can get the Spider-Verse tee.
Yes. You go there, go on the website, click shop all. You'll see the base collection. You'll see that shirt in the culture collection.
It's tough.
And like I said, man, I got so many ideas. And even on my Instagram page, I posted like I said, the culture. You know, I want to release a Nickelodeon collab, a Disney collab, cartoon type of collab, graphic tee.
What won that vote, by the way?
Oh, Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
Cartoon Network. Yeah, 100%. And I was gonna, and there's a couple other things like Kids WB, like, you know, there's a couple other things, but yeah, man, Cartoon Network for sure won. But yeah, I'm gonna do them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the thing like Culture Base, I could do anything with it. It's endless.
What were your favorite Cartoon Network shows?
Oh my gosh, probably Teen Titans. When Dragon Ball Z was on there, like, you know, Toonami. Yeah, just yeah, bro. I'm probably huge on Teen Titans and Dragon Ball Z, the OGs.
Oh yeah.
OGs. The Tom and Jerry was on there for a little bit too. A little bit. They had a couple of episodes on there, right? Did they?
Was it Cartoon Network? I don't remember what it was.
I swear.
Maybe. It makes sense. I think so.
But I think almost everything on, and that's the thing. That's why I put that vote.
They were all slappers. Bill and Mandy. Bro. We got Dexter's Lab.
My boy Grim, Dexter, OG. Come on now. Come on, G. Come on, man.
Codename Kids Next Door on that bitch. Ed and Eddie. Come on. Game over.
Ed and Eddie will never die.
They did not miss.
I think that's one of the greatest. Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie never, bro. Even in high school, we had soap, bro.
Yeah. Then the older you get, the better they are, because you're like, damn, wait, he talking about this.
And this is what I'm saying. You're like, bro, there is no way we watched this,
bro. And I was like 8 years old watching this dick joke about.
They knew what they
were
doing,
God, I know.
They knew what they were doing, and I'm like, how come?
That explains a lot of how we grew up, though.
Oh yeah, like just completely dumbfounded to the fact. And I'm even not. And shouts out to TikTok too, because I'm finding these little life hacks and little secrets I'm finding on these. I'm like, what? That's why that was like that. crazy.
I know. That's why these kids are soft, because they don't got them hard cartoons no more.
Bro.
Samurai Jack? You
Samurai,
kidding me?
I was just about to say Samurai Jack. I was thinking about doing a little Samurai Jack, solo thing for him. Because, man, Samurai Jack.
Come on, man.
Just the way the show was. It's a masterpiece.
I know.
It's like, bro, you can't beat that. And especially like cartoon, in a way, is anime. But Samurai Jack, it was a samurai cartoon. It's like, I feel like you can't.
That was real life for me.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Come on,
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Life was different back then, man.
It was, and so were the cartoons. Like even now, when I talk about I like Teen Titans. Like the whole Teen Titans Go, the newer one. Like, I'm like, what? Who are these people? Who?
But I will give them credit. Compared to the rest of the shows now, Teen Titans Go is still a slapper. But it's definitely not the OG Teen Titans.
Yeah. And not to knock on what it is now. And not to knock on what anything is now. Because at the end of the day...
I'll knock on it. It's soft.
It is soft, but at the end of the day, a lot of it's creation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about the times we're in. We're in a soft times. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not a politic guy. I'm not big on politics or religion. But, you got to recognize where we're at in our current moment in time. Whether it be our generation, society, wherever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize where we're at. And it's a soft time. So, yeah. Soft times will bring soft shows, soft people.
I think maybe the next generation, if not no one after that, will kind of swing back around.
You know what's weird, though? Because it could be, soft times, whatever. But it's like, what comes with that is like, they're also growing up quicker. People are also growing up quicker and experiencing things quicker. And I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Just because whatever. But yeah, I think just focus on being good. You know what I'm saying?
I think we grew up in probably the best generation.
I think so
right
too.
At the beginning of, when we were kids, there weren't smartphones. There was hardly internet. There was the family computer.
Bro, go outside.
Yeah.
Go outside.
Come back when it's dark.
I can't tell you how many bow and arrows me and my brothers and sisters made. How many swords I saw my brother
with a shoestring and a branch.
Bro, oh my gosh, yeah. Like, bro, go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, like, we had like game systems, but like when it came of time of like the sun is out.
If it was nice outside, you'd get in trouble if you were inside.
Go on that basketball hoop. Go kick some rocks, little boy. Go. My mom always told me. She said, "I always want you guys to have your imagination." You know what I'm saying? And like, it's subtle, but it's big. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, man, I've never lost that imagination. You know what I'm saying? And with that imagination comes creation and just other things. So like, whether it be with, this clothing brand, the YouTube channel I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about doing some dog treats. I'm a big dog guy. No, yeah, I have a lot of close friends that work with dogs, have dogs. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to DC, Dirty Cash, out there. Like
You got a dog?
No, but I want one. My kid is not a dog, but I have something to take care of.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I'm planning on, after my lease is up, I'm planning on getting in another house. And once I get into a different location with,
yard and stuff.
This next location I'm planning on being there for, like I told you, like just moving a lot in my childhood and just, being on and off in a relationship, co-parenting, moving to Atlanta. I didn't even talk about that, but just, coming back and just being everywhere, bro. Just this next place where I plan to be, I want to be there for a long time. Because, man, I can tell you what, like, don't get me wrong. All my life experiences definitely molded me to who I am, but I don't want to keep going play, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Where do you want to settle down?
Oh my gosh. Anywhere my mom's at. And that's a simple thing for me. Anywhere she's at. Shouts out to Mama Hope. Shouts out to Mama Hope.
Shout out Mama.
Much. Oh my gosh, yeah. Anywhere my mom's at. And not because I have a kid and she's super grandma, not because of that, not because she's a great mom, not because she's a great daughter and takes care of her mom and dad, not because of she's a great human being, not just because I know that's where I should be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's That's
good.
Where I plan on being. Yeah, most definitely when it's all said and done. And because at the end of the day, I see myself taking care of my mom, because my mom is
took care of your ass all your life.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, shouts out to Pops, you know what I'm saying? But there's certain things that you can't replace, certain things that people didn't do. And it's crazy, even just growing up, you know, becoming my own man, just a father, just, you know, there's certain things that I knew I didn't appreciate from my mom, you know what I'm saying? But just realizing how certain things were, realizing that I know certain people have to go through their processes, whether it be what stage they're at in their life. Just, I'm like, dude, that's my mom. There's certain things that, you know, can't be done, can't be replaced. And that's, yeah, she took care of my ass my whole life. And I intend to do that for her. Yeah. Most definitely. I told her, I'm like, that house will be coming. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want will be coming. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. So, yeah, anywhere she's at is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Home is where the heart is. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
100%.
Well, we're coming down to a close. Is there anything else you want to get off your chest, or any shouts outs, or any stories you want to bring up?
No, man. Well, for first and foremost, thanks for having me.
Of course.
It's always great seeing you.
Of course,
it's
my
always
brother.
Great seeing you. Yeah. Like I said, we could not talk for 5 years. It's never been that long, but come back, see you that 6th year on the first day.
Yeah, and it'll be like, what up, my boy?
Yeah. Thanks for having me. It's always great seeing you. But shouts out to my family. Shouts out to Dante Morgan.
Congratulations, y'all.
Congratulations, yes. Shouts out to my son. Yeah, shouts out to my mom, my dad, Kevin, siblings, loved ones, everyone. Shouts out to literally everyone watching this. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? If you're watching this, hopefully you liked it. You know what I'm saying? And you shared it. You did what you needed. You did your active duty, as I was talking on the other day. But, you know, you also took your time to watch this video out of extension of my homie's empire that he's building, and the guest that he had on, which is me. You know?
Yeah,
so
thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Hopefully this is all out of love, and just anything. Obviously, shouts out to Culture Based. The brand, you know, follow the brand. The website again, www.culturebased.shop. Go on my Instagram, ZayaBear3. You can find my business page on there, and it's that simple. You know how to work your fingers. You know
check the details below for the quick links.
Check the details out. Boop, boop, boop,
hey,
boop.
Hey, right there. There it is. Money.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? But, you guys, let's just all focus on being better. Let's move out of love. And none of this is possible without God. And let's insert God and embed his word more in our life, because Lord knows he's coming. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope we can all be there in his great kingdom in the promised land. So yeah, shouts out to you guys. Love well, and be well, and let's be better.
All right, y'all heard it from the man. Do it all.
Yes sir.
Until then, thank y'all for watching. Deuces.
Love. My boy.